Oh, there you go. 0-0 tie. It felt like a 0-0 tie at times.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah.
Nobody really won last night.
But I did pick the Broncos, like 97% of America.
Yep.
And we were all right.
Almost not, but hey, it worked. Dude, Max, I mean, that's how bad your Cowboys defense is.
There you go, Max.
Also, this is also a short week for Denver. Yeah. They have a tough time putting together 4 quarters on a regular Sunday. Asking them to do it again on a short week, you can't be terribly surprised,
You know what I keep going to say, Tom? It's like
they got a hundo.
Oh God, Andrew. Yes, it was a short week. It was a short week, and we didn't have our best player, Pat Surtain. But then I'm like, but that doesn't change the offense.
It does not.
That does not help the offense.
No.
Andrew.
Johnny John John!
I didn't see that. Did we get to Reddit? Andrew?
I made it, Mom. I did it. Are you looking on Reddit now?
I'm trying. Did I get into the real NFL?
Brandon's like, we have to move fast today. Like, we got a 30-minute show in and out. He's gonna be like, but hold on, let me see my name
on Reddit.
Let me see if I'm on Reddit.
No, I'm just seeing all these bad Broncos plays. Okay, I'm here. We got Colts, Falcons.
Fair.
What country is this one in?
It's Germany. Remember, you were trying to the Deutschmark. You were.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
German potato soup.
Yep. Yes. I think that this has the potential to be a really fun game. Sure. Just having Jonathan Taylor and Robinson go up again, like that's going to be fun. The Falcons are just so wildly inconsistent that I have no idea which team is going to show up on Sunday. So I don't think the Colts are going to turn it over 6 times again. I think the Falcons could make this very close. But yeah, I got to go with the Colts here because I just have no faith in Atlanta right now.
Yeah, it's, Atlanta's allowing just 282.5 yards per game, which is 4th best in the NFL. Their defense works when they're getting quarterback pressure and sacks, which they've done a pretty good job of this year. Indy coming off a weird loss there. Where's the Falcons? They're 8th best in pressure rate. But the Falcons, they need to look at the Colts and all their wins this year and go, oh, yeah, we just got to get Jonathan Taylor the ball a lot, which is our Bijan. Jonathan's our Bijan, and Bijan had like that huge game against the Bills. Was that Sunday night? And then I feel like I've heard freaking nothing from him since. So I don't know if they understand who they are specifically on offense. They had Kirk Cousins in there for a second. He got all of his money this week because they didn't trade him. So he's going to make $90 million.
Yep.
I like Daniel Jones and the Colts to have a nice bounce back game.
If the Falcons can stop Jonathan Taylor like they stopped James Cook, the Falcons can win this football game.
Fair.
But that's
where are they at in rushing yards? Let me see. Where are they at against the rush?
They're pretty. Before the Bills game, they were pretty damn good.
Let's see here. Rush yards per game on defense. They are 23rd. So
they have fallen.
They're going to lose bad.
In which end does a banana go as a hangover remedy?
Tailpipe.
TBD. TBD.
Andrew.
The butt does.
Johnny John John!
Oh, look, it's the Giants-Bears game. So I uploaded predictions this week, and I wrote it down in my notebook. Giants-Bears. I picked the Bears to win, but I accidentally did not get put in the meme document, and so I totally skipped this game. So I picked Chicago to win. It's Giants. It's going to be tough to pick them for a bunch of games for the rest of the season without Scadaboo and stuff like that. So I'm going to go Chicago. They're pulling out wins. Their defense is all banged up, but I still think they should be able to get the win. I hope they.
Yeah. When are they getting their secondary back? Chicago. How? When are you getting healthy?
That was beautiful.
At Chicago. Well, let's see here. They got Tyreek Stevenson's back, right? Who's on IR still?
There's Jalen Johnson.
Yeah. When will he come back? Kyler
Yeah,
Gordon's still out. Jalen
he's
Johnson.
not coming back right now.
Charles Smith. Yeah, they need Johnson back there, but
Oh
Luther
God,
Burden's hurt.
please no Steelers Broncos playoff game, please God no. No one deserves.
I think we
that.
need it.
No
The
one.
number 2 seed Broncos versus the 7 seed Steelers. But the Steelers are going to win their. Well, no, the Steelers are not going to win the division. That will be the Ravens.
We'll see. I got Chicago though.
First.
This Bills. I don't know how much analysis you need here. Being played in Miami, so maybe it'll be like really warm on Sunday and it'll make the Bills really tired. That's the best hope that they have, is that the weather is literally playing for the Dolphins. Yeah, I don't think this is going to end well. Their defense is just not good, man.
I like the Bills rookie corner Maxwell Harrison. Been on the field for 2 games now, and you're starting to see the impact. We talked about his pick against Mahomes, that late ball Mahomes kind of chucked up as a prayer. But really what you saw in that game was Hairston's speed and his ability to match, Xavier Worthy. And I think that's going to help the Bills. The question is, now that they've lost Michael Hoyt after Ed Oliver, like, can they continue to get that pass rush consistent? Joey Bosa has been very good for the Bills in terms of helping their pass rush. I think that will be a problem for Tua, but I like the Bills' defense. And for the first 6 weeks, I really didn't.
That's been the difference maker, though, for the Bills, and that's why they're high up in the power rankings for me, is because their defense the past couple of weeks has looked completely different from what we're used to. It's like, oh, like this defense actually showing up. Like this is what you want to see. And it's very funny because my Joe Mixon from last year is your Joey Bosa of this year. I thought both guys would do absolutely diddly squat on their new teams, and look, here they are.
I thought Bosa would play well, but I just thought he would be, injured right now.
Yeah.
And Dalton Kincaid was just open all night.
Yes.
Like Dalton Kincaid looked like Travis Kelce in that game, where you're like, how is nobody covering him still? So if that continues for Buffalo, love it. This is a really interesting game.
Agreed.
I
Vikings,
feel both teams wearing purple, a lot of interceptions, Tom.
Might be. Well, JJ McCarthy just has to summon 9. Did you see that clip where he's just like, yeah, man, I get in the zone and just 9 comes out on game days. So that's his alter ego.
There was this clip of him in the locker room where he just looked crazy.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah. Ravens defense suddenly playing well.
Better.
They're playing a lot better because they were the worst defense the first 4 weeks of the season. Then the Cowboys overtook it. Then the Bengals overtook it. Lamar Jackson is insane when he's on the field. I think we can gauge maybe where the Ravens offense is and where the Vikings defense is.
Correct.
Vikings defense looked bad, and then suddenly last week, like, oh shit, yeah, they're giving the Lions trouble.
Van Ginkel, baby.
If they do that against Baltimore,
yes,
I'll believe in the Vikings. If also it's only going to be JJ's 4th game now, and even in that victory, there's still a lot to be desired from JJ McCarthy.
Sure,
but I like his psychotic mindset, and I think a quarterback needs that.
Yeah, I picked the Ravens to win just because they've been a little bit more consistent. What I mean, they've only won 3 games this season, right? But like the last 2 games, one without Lamar Jackson, they looked good. And then against the Bears, and then here against the Dolphins last week, they looked really good. So I think the Vikings defense has gotten sick. They deserve a ton of credit for being able to beat the Lions, whether it was getting after Goff, whether it was just slowing down that run game. And the Vikings could definitely pull off an upset here. And I completely agree with you. And I said this on predictions. If the Vikings win, then it's like, time to start taking them more seriously.
Yeah. And they've got the weapons. Let's just see if McCarthy can, throw for like more than 143 yards in a victory.
Yeah.
Did you see he had this exact same stat line in both his wins this year?
Yes.
It was the same final score, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 rushing touchdown.
Yep.
They got the devil magic spot because of that.
I've been telling you for years, they are Satan, and you don't believe me.
Hey, well, they're proving to be
Nope.
We need a Chiefs Vikings Super Bowl to see
We do
who is
not.
Satan's favorite.
We do not. I will be the biggest Chiefs fan that you have ever seen in your life. I got the Cleveland Browns because the Jets,
Wow.
let's just say they didn't get better after this past week and they were on a bye.
Yeah.
So they are looking towards the future. Cleveland is trying to find a future, but I think they'll find a win on Sunday.
Yeah, I'll take the Browns. I don't like it, but I'll take it.
We're moving. We're moving quick right now. Potential game of the week.
I know.
New England Patriots, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I went back and forth with this game. You know, the Buccaneers still have a ton of injuries. Like Bucky, you know, he's not expected to be back. Godwin's banged up. I feel like I could definitely see the Patriots winning, but their game against the Falcons gave me a little bit of a pause. The fact that that game got a little bit closer. And I feel like if this game is close, and I think it will be, the Buccaneers might be able to sneak this one out because they've been so damn good at it all season.
Yeah, they probably should have put Bucky on IR, huh?
That's what it looks like.
That's
69% picking Tampa is actually a little surprising here.
Yeah, this is hard because I'm trying to, I want the Buccaneers to win. I need the Patriots to be taken down a notch. I love Baker Mayfield, and I like Drake May a lot. I want Baker to be back in the MVP conversation. But after a bye week, and you can't get Bucky back on the field, I think it's the Pats.
You think so?
Yeah. Their defense is playing pretty good.
That's fair. I think.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think
it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a very entertaining game.
I'll be streaming this on Sunday. I think it's because whoever wins is the heir to Tom Brady's throne.
That's right.
That's it. That's it. I picked the Panthers because they decided to use Rico, but if they lose after losing to the Packers, again, I don't know how surprised I would be. And it has nothing to do with the Panthers. It's just the way this season is right now. So I'm going to pick the Panthers to win. Shuck looked okay. He was fine.
Yeah.
But
I think Carolina wins.
Panthers looking to be 6-4 after week 10.
Yeah, they got a winning record right now.
Come on.
Hand it off. Let Rico eat.
Just hand it off.
Let Rico
Every
eat.
time you think you should run it with Hubbard, don't.
Yeah.
Just
every time you think you should throw it with Bryce Young, don't.
Just hand it to Rico Dowdle.
Or every time you think you should kick the ball off, don't.
No.
Just send out Rico on kickoff.
He's
Have
like,
him grab the football and run
snap
towards the end zone.
I picked the Texans to start, and then midway through, I was like, you know what? I convinced myself for the Jaguars. But I think this is going to be a really tough game because the Jaguars are still a weird team. Getting Jacoby Myers, we'll see how much of an impact he's going to have on Sunday. But they're going up against a really good defense. And the reason I didn't is Davis Mills. Yeah, that kind of was also the thing that gave me a big pause there.
Yeah, Davis was fine. CJ, out with the concussion after the Broncos game.
It's very fair. He did.
Jacksonville played an ugly game against the Raiders and won. The Broncos played an ugly game against the Texans and won.
Yep.
So I predict Jacksonville wins this game 10-7, just like Denver. The Broncos and the Jags, very similar.
It honestly might.
Yeah, 10-7 Jags.
Yeah.
Jacoby, just show Trevor Lawrence what a receiver looks like when he catches your passes.
Yeah. So I got Jaguars. I think it could be a close game, though.
Look at all this. Our number one team, the Seahawks. We're not picking against them, are we, Tom?
No, but I think this is going to be another close game. Arizona with Jacoby. Dude, I'm so happy.
Defense playing better. Trey McBride looks better with Jacoby. Marvin Harrison Jr.
You actually target the guy you drafted in the top 5? Crazy.
If there's any indictment on Kyler Murray, it's that Jacoby Brissett getting Marvin Harrison Jr., the 4th overall draft pick, 7 receptions, and that's the most he's ever had in a game. Fuck, dude.
Yep. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really close game. Chat seems to agree too. But I got Seattle winning here. It's being played in Seattle too. But dude, you never know with these NFC West games because the game below you too, right? The 49ers won, I think that was an overtime, right? On Thursday Night Football a few weeks back.
Here's my thought. I think it'll be a close first half, and then Seattle's going to run away with it in the second.
Mm.
Sam Darnold got a new, shiny,
Got a new weapon.
Shaheed.
Yep.
I think it was who was talking about Shaheed? I think it was Pat Surtain and Terry and Arnold on their podcast. And they were talking about how they thought Seattle won free agency just by getting Shaheed. So
Bailey, you are 100% correct. If Jacoby Myers goes to the Jaguars and all of a sudden can't catch the ball, then it's just something in the water in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And it's just there's something going on.
You're like, what kind of backward spin is Trevor Lawrence putting on his passes?
And we're looking at Trevor there. This game, again, I think this is going to be another close one. Rams 49ers. I did pick the Rams to win. 49ers, even though they're still winning, get another injury because God just really hates them. Like, I mean, there's a vindictiveness. There is Old Testament God that is going up against the San Francisco 49ers these past couple years. So it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah. Whose sins are they paying for?
They might be all of ours. Truly. They had chances to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. They didn't do it.
They brought in Keon White. He's not practicing with an injury. Alfred Collins not practicing. That's,
Yeah, Rams need to win this game.
Yeah, their defensive front all torn up. I think this is going to be the game that people are like, okay, the Rams are a Super Bowl contender.
If the 49ers win, that means you do lose another player, though. I don't make the rules.
Who's sacrificing themselves for the Niners to win? That's the question.
Yeah.
Can't be McCaffrey, can't be McCorkle. Everybody else, fair game. Is McCorkle playing?
I think it's Mac, yeah.
We're just assuming he's starting every week, right?
Yeah, he's going to be the backup before returning to QB1 potentially. But yeah, I think you keep Mac in until Brock's completely and totally healthy. The punting situation, it's not great.
It was bad last night. Before last night, punting was good for Denver. Crawshaw, not good last night, especially compared to AJ Cole, who was ridiculous. And remember that punt, Tom, the first one that they marked at the 1 or 2 yard line?
Yeah.
That ball did not hit in bounds. That ball went out of bounds, and the ref walked up and just called it out at the 1 through the air. How many times have you seen a ref do that where the ball is in the air? I was watching that. I was like, because you're like, no, it hit in, and I didn't see it last night, but it was weird, is all I'm saying. You don't see the refs mark it there that frequently when the ball's in the air. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly, Logan. It makes sense. I got Detroit here. The Commanders are just, it's rough. Hold on, is Scary Terry playing?
It doesn't matter.
No, but is he going to be on the field when he's not? All right, so he remains sideline on Wednesday. They're just a beat-up football team, man. It's just, it sucks. It sucks.
Yeah. I like bringing your friends over for a football game and then apologizing because the game was so bad.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. This game was terrible, and I know my company as a friend is not worth your time either. So
I know it was just a complete waste.
Yeah. Detroit needs a bounce-back victory. Mariota's he's a respectable backup quarterback. But the Washington Commanders defense, not good, too old. Jahmyr Gibbs didn't score a touchdown last week. I feel like he's going to have 2 touchdowns this week. The Lions might win this game by 20 points.
They might. This was another game I went back and forth on because I actually picked Pittsburgh to get the upset here.
I might do the same. But I ain't picking against the curse wheel.
Keep rocking, McDyke.
Not going to pick against Magic. We'll see.
Chargers. Which defense can show up, Dan? Which one?
Chargers without, Joe Alt going against a Steelers defense who either does not show up or gets 6 sacks.
They're
either one of the worst defenses in the league or they're the best defense. I don't know.
Yeah. Jaden Daniels apparently is not getting surgery. He doesn't need surgery. So
I saw that.
That's good. I could definitely. So if the Chargers, I don't know if they're going to be able to get the run game going. If either team is going to get the run game going. And I think that's going to make a big difference here. But I am a bit worried right now about their offensive line. And if it's the same It's a big if. If it's the same Steelers defense that showed up last week, I think Pittsburgh can win. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Gadsden
When's
may have a
Omarion
very
Hampton
big day.
coming back for the Chargers? He won't be ready this week. Okay. Need a big game from Kamani Vidal then.
We'll see. I think it's going to be a good game, though. I think that's a good Sunday Night Football
Yeah.
game. All right. Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Another edition of which team is going to show up. And you could honestly make the argument for both. Philadelphia, the last 2 weeks, I know they're just coming off a bye. The last 2 weeks, their offense has been the best it's been all year. Saquon Barkley ran all over the Giants. Jalen Hurts has thrown a bunch of touchdowns. The week before that, he threw for over 300 yards. And Green Bay shuts down the Steelers and destroys them on Sunday night in the second half, and then doesn't show up at all on against the Panthers. So, which team, man?
Yeah. I think this will be close. If the Packers do win, they're really going to be similar to the Broncos.
Legitimately.
Because
Yeah,
Denver beat Philly. Think about that.
they did.
One of those 2 losses, hands of my Broncos. Coming off a bye week, too. So Nick Sirianni got to spend the week at his fraternity. That recharges him. Most coaches do extra game planning. Sirianni goes back to the frat house, and he gets better at coaching that way. A.J. Brown, healthy for you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tucker Kraft being out sucks.
Jair
Like,
Alexander revenge game?
If
Yeah,
he
dude.
even
The
start,
Kraft injury is such a big one for the Packers.
That's a loss, yeah.
I would kill to have a tight end like freaking Tucker Kraft in Denver.
I know.
It sucks. It's unfortunate.
So, yeah, I picked the Packers because I will never.
Yeah,
pick
you
against
should.
them.
Like, if I was the Packers fans, I would do it too.
But yeah,
and I
it's gonna
believe
be a
Green Bay
tough
can win. I just think Philly's a more complete team right now.
Yeah.
They added, it's not just Jair. They brought in Jalen Phillips, a couple new pieces. We'll see.
Oh, yeah. If the Packers O-line that showed up on Sunday against the Panthers shows up against the pass rush now of the Eagles, we screwed.
Yeah, it's
we
gonna be
in
tough.
big trouble.